Bad when you think of gold mining. Do you imagine dusty mountains, heavy machinery, and a ton of dirt? Yeah, me too. But for Parker Schneabel, it's not just another dirty job, it's a way of life. He didn't just stumble into the world of gold mining, he practically grew up in it with a family legacy and a drive that could move mountains. Parker's journey has been nothing short of legendary, but here's the big question: how much of his fortune is from actual gold, and how much is from his hard-earned hustle? Let's dig in and find out. Parker Schneabel wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth, but he did inherit something far more valuable: the spirit of gold mining. Born on July 22, 1994, in Hannes, Alaska, Parker had no shortage of inspiration. His grandfather, Father John Schneabel, was already a mining legend when Parker came into the picture, and Parker didn't take long to catch the gold bug himself. At just 16 years old, Parker set out to make his mark on the mining world, taking out a claim on Porcupine Creek in Alaska. Back then, it was just a boy, a pickaxe, and a dream. But Parker quickly proved that he wasn't just playing at mining, he was in it to win it. So what made Parker stand out from the crowd? It wasn't just the tools or the knowledge passed down from his grandfather, it was his raw talent. Despite his youth, Parker showed a knack for finding gold where others couldn't. While most miners struggled to see opportunities, Parker was already ahead of the curve, using his sharp instincts and strategic thinking to spot promising gold veins. From there, his career took off. By the time Parker was on the set of Gold Rush, the reality show that would turn him into a household name, he had already built up years of mining experience. This wasn't a teenager playing at gold mining, this was a young man who had learned the ropes, made mistakes, and figured out how to overcome them. Parker Schneabel's Gold Rush journey wasn't just about the thrill of the dig, it was about showcasing his incredible ability to lead and innovate. He became the youngest successful mine operator in the show's history, turning a modest crew into a powerhouse, all while dealing with the unique challenges that come with mining in one of the most unpredictable environments on Earth. His leadership skills weren't just about managing a team, they were about understanding the science of mining and using it to achieve success in extreme conditions. Parker's growing popularity on the show wasn't just about his mining talent. It was also his relentless pursuit of success, his charisma and determination won over fans and viewers, making him one of the most beloved figures in the world of reality television. But here's the big question: with all the gold he's dug up and the fame that's followed, how much is Parker really worth? What's more, can the value of his hard work be measured in something more than just dollars? Let's start with the basics. As of today, Parker Schneabel's net worth is estimated to be around $8 million. That's a lot of zeros for a guy who got his start as a teenager, right? But it doesn't stop there. Parker didn't just make his fortune through gold mining alone. No, he's much more than just a miner. He's a businessman, an entrepreneur, and an innovator. Parker's wealth comes from several sources: his work in the Gold Rush, his own mining operations, and his other ventures. He's got a knack for spotting opportunities, which is evident in the way he's branched out into jewelry, clothing, and even real estate. He's not just for gold, he's building an empire with his entrepreneurial mind and an eye for profitable investments. Parker has diversified his wealth into multiple industries. So how does he spend his fortune? It's not all about flashy cars and luxury homes. Although Parker has his share of both, his real estate holdings are particularly impressive, with properties in both Alaska and the Yukon Territory, including vacation rental properties that earn him a pretty penny. But more importantly, Parker's investments are about stability. By spreading his wealth across different sectors, he ensures that his financial future is secure. But let's get back to the gold for a second. What's most impressive about Parker Schneabel isn't just the amount of gold he's pulled from the ground, it's the way he does it. As any seasoned gold miner will tell you, extracting gold is an art as much as it is a science. Parker didn't just follow the traditional methods, he innovated, coming up with new strategies that made the mining process more efficient and profitable. It's this unique combination of instinct planning and execution that sets him apart. But how much gold has he actually mined? Well, that's a closely guarded secret gold miners, especially successful ones like Parker, often keep their production figures under wraps to maintain a competitive edge. The numbers you see on Gold Rush are just part of the picture. What Parker truly accomplished in the field, what we do know, is that he's consistently dug up millions of dollars worth of gold, making his operations incredibly profitable. If you think Parker Schneabel was just another miner who struck it big, think again. His success goes beyond gold. He's a multifaceted entrepreneur, not content with just digging for gold. Parker has diversified his portfolio. His jewelry line features high-quality gold and precious stones. Meanwhile, his clothing line caters to adventure seekers and outdoor enthusiasts, offering durable and stylish apparel for people who share his passion for nature. These ventures reflect Parker's understanding of consumer desires and market trends, making him a savvy business mogul. But Parker's brilliance doesn't just lie in his business ventures, it's in his ability to identify untapped markets and seize opportunities where others might see nothing. He's not afraid to take risks, and his ability to adapt to changing circumstances has allowed him to continue growing his wealth year after year. With each new project, Parker proves he's not just mining for gold, but for success in every corner of his life. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the lessons Parker learned from his grandfather, John Schneabel. John was more than just a mentor to Parker, he was a guiding force, instilling in him the values of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. Even after John's passing in 2016, Parker continued to honor his grandfather's legacy, returning to Porcupine Creek to keep the family tradition alive. It wasn't just about gold, it was about continuing a dream that had been passed down through generations. Parker's journey has never been easy. There have been setbacks, disappointments, and moments of grief, but through it all, Parker has remained resolute. Whether he's dealing with equipment malfunctions, navigating environmental challenges, or adapting to market changes, Parker never shied away from the hard work it takes to succeed in the gold mining industry. Beyond his business acumen, what makes Parker Schneabel truly remarkable is his commitment to responsible mining. He's not just about making money, he's about doing it in a way that minimizes environmental impact, from water management strategies to reforestation efforts. Parker is dedicated to ensuring that his operations are as environmentally friendly as possible. He's also an advocate for sustainability in the gold mining industry, using his platform to encourage others to adopt similar practices. But his generosity doesn't stop there. Parker is actively involved in his community, using his wealth and influence to make a positive impact. He's not just a man of business, he's a man of integrity, always striving to make the world around him a better place. So what's next for Parker Schneabel? With his relentless drive and thirst for adventure, there's no telling where he'll go next, whether he's exploring new mining opportunities or expanding his business empire. One thing's for sure, Parker is not slowing down anytime soon. As he continues to break barriers and push the limits of what's possible in the world of gold mining, Parker's future is looking brighter than ever, and as fans of Gold Rush continue to cheer him on, we can't help but wonder what's the next big thing for Parker Schneabel. Will he keep mining for gold, or will he strike it big in another industry? Whatever happens next, we know one thing for sure: Parker Schneabel will be at the forefront, leading the charge into a new era of success. He's proven that with hard work, dedication, and a bit of creativity, anything is possible. And who knows, maybe the next chapter of his story will surprise us all.